Give you some brain. That don't make sense, though.
You suck, dog. See, here's a problem with podcasting and vlogging is that the funniest shit is the shit that we don't get on tape or on camera. That's the problem.
Literally, next week when we go do errands, we're just gonna have to keep it going.
Keep what going? The microphone? Yeah, but see, it's easy for you to say because you just sit on your ass.
I'll do it. I got the whole.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to because it's very quick and easy for you to be like, well, we'll just record everything and we'll just go. You're gonna have to do it yourself.
That's a good idea.
I don't got time
because I got loads of time right now.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to edit videos.
So I'll do it.
Sorry for the wind, guys. Sorry for the wind. Apparently,
the wind picked up.
This state never has wind ever, and now it's windy all the time.
We were just at getting coffee right now. Was it windy? Was there
not at all.
Was there a mile an hour of wind?
No, there's wind trying to get up in this mic. You know what it is? This is like when Kanye took the microphone from that one little hoe you like, and he was like, "Sorry to stop you right there, Taylor Swift, but." What the fuck, the ignorant shit did he say? Whatever the fuck he says. The mic's trying to take the microphone right now. That's what's going on.
That's what it's trying to do.
The wind is trying, that's what I meant. The wind is trying to take the microphone.
The wind wants you to know that this is the best sound
ever. Yeah, that's what it's doing. The motherfucker's trying to take the mic from us. Fuck you, wind.
I guess.
Watch as this tornado comes in.
Maybe. It might.
So I went to get some coffee right now from like the third Starbucks we went to because the other two apparently has gigantic lines. Like free Starbucks today.
This was apparently so difficult to do, man. I'm just trying to get my girly drink. You're just trying to get your beverage, right?
That's right.
We're not asking for blowjobs. Asking for hand jobs from the cashier. Just trying to get our beverages to do this.
I just thought I had an idea. You know where we should do this podcast from next time? I found that bikini coffee shop. Where? I'll tell you where it's at later, but it's on the east side of town. I had to drive through when I was looking through for all the dealerships and stuff. It's over there. We should just do it out there. It's set up like the Starbucks over here, the second one we went to. The first one we went to. The first one. Because it's like an outside sitting thing.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it gets packed like at night when we would typically do this podcast.
Interesting. But yeah, also, apparently it was free donut day. So we tried to get our free donut. That was impossible to do.
Yeah, fuck that shit. The free donut shit, stuff's going to my shirt now. It's so windy. The free donut thing's bullshit. I mean, we went to Krispy Kreme and there was lines for hours and hours and hours. I don't know how they're not losing all of their money during this fucking event.
I looked up. Apparently you just get one free donut. You don't have to buy anything. Like, no purchase necessary.
Right. But I think the point is that I think they're hoping that people buy more if they're already going to be there. You know what I mean? Like somebody's fat ass aunt isn't going to go in there with them to Krispy Kreme. So they're like, hey, bring me a donut. And so they're going to buy a couple more donuts because the fat ass aunt didn't want to go. Or uncle, whatever, I'm not sexist. So the fat-ass uncle didn't want to get in the car, and his ass was like, bring me a donut. And they're like, fuck it, we're going to get one for free, but we're going to buy a dozen anyways. That's the only way I could see this planning out.
Yeah, I guess. That line was, first thing, the line was out the door. There's people standing outside of the door. The second thing, the line for the drive-through
I've never seen the line. It was like
wrapping around the parking lot.
There's at least a good 15, 20 cars there. It's insane. But no, fuck all that free donut shit. I'm gonna die, dog. Fuck it. This is God's way of telling me to keep my mouth shut and not eat that fucking donut. Yeah. There's no need for that fucking in that sentence, but I just added it anyways.
It wasn't.
For extra texture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you don't need that weird texture that apples have. You just want that apple flavor. But the texture just adds a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It lets you know what you're eating, right?
Yeah, that's right. It gives you a little something.
It's like when you see a banana, you're like, that's banana. Wonder what that tastes like. You don't take a bite out of the banana peel. You take the banana off, and you're like, that's banana.
I would have gone with the texture of it instead of the peel. But I get what you're saying.
You are that peel. You need to get that off first, and then you understand. Yeah, I know. It feels like something's dropping on you, right?
There is shit dropping on me, but there's stuff trying to go in my coffee now. Luckily, I have a very small opening for this coffee.
I got a large hole, just like my... I'm not gonna say.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna finish that sentence? I was like, you fucked yourself into a hole there.
I was gonna finish it with the ex-girlfriend joke, but I was gonna do it.
That salt comes back out. I bet you if you get like a caramel macchiato, automatically it's like a salted caramel macchiato.
I've had that before. That's
damn.
Good.
That's some white girl reference shit there. I used to eat my shit for a while. Salted caramel macchiatos. No, is it macchiato or just salted caramel? I think
it's salted caramel.
I like that salty and tangy flavor. You're like pow pow. It's like a it's like a left right. You know what I'm saying? Pow pow pop 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? A little 1 2, a little 3 4, a little left right. I think I said that already.
Yeah, you said that already.
Fuck it. I'm out. I'm out of them.
Word combos.
I'm out of combos.
Yeah, man. Oh, speaking of, you asked me about the...
Yeah, so we went to Starbucks. That was my original...
Barista.
Yeah, my brain's not... I haven't drank too much of this yet because it's still hot as fuck. So my brain's not working very well. So anyways, I asked you about Starbucks, and I told you there was a woman that served us our drinks. And I asked you, I didn't tell you shit. I asked you if you thought she was attractive. And you did not answer. You said, we'll talk about this on the podcast. And I said, okay. And here we are now, in the future, talking about pasts.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm recapping it for all these savages that are listening to this podcast. All, one of you. You know who you are.
Yeah, she was all right.
Now, was she all right because you didn't find her physically attractive? Was she all right because she isn't your type?
I did not find her attractive.
Was she all right because of her personality?
She was...
Was she not all right? Was she all right because
she
didn't have enough ass for you?
She was...
Was she all right because she didn't have enough boobs for you?
I didn't like any of that.
Was she all right because she just didn't give you a discount on your drink? Or what's going on, dog? Why is she all right? You got to give me more than that.
I wasn't paying attention to any of that.
Because your captain instincts didn't come in and didn't want a captain save a hoe?
No, I wasn't paying attention to any of that. I'm just trying to get my coffee.
Yeah, okay, I call bullshit. I think I know why, but hey,
she looked fine. I had nothing against her.
I thought she was cute.
Yeah, she was cute. I just didn't find her attractive.
Not the best coffee maker, because I'm just tasting this now and it's not great. But she's cute.
She was not that best. My Frappuccino's a little chunky. It's like
Well, she didn't fucking blend it by hand, dog. Mine's just like, it doesn't taste like what I normally get, but I don't give a fuck. I need caffeine.
So, yeah, no. It's all right.
That guy, there's somebody going to bathrooms again. That guy take a mad shit? Or mad piss? Or what was going on?
Oh, he's cleaning them. That's part of the thing you gotta do.
Oh.
When you're here. We should have done this at the dog park over there. Probably nobody would have bought us at the dog park.
That's a good point. Or would it have been the opposite? Would everybody have bothered us?
Maybe.
Would all the dogs have bothered us?
Maybe. Besides Captain Planet making the wind come out.
Dude, seriously. If that is not picked up on the mics, I'd be 100% surprised. That wind is insane. Yeah, it's getting picked up.
It's getting picked up. That's a lot of wind, man.
Dude, that's crazy. We usually don't get this kind of wind. I'm gonna chuck a ball at that kid's face.
Say his word. Dude, I should have brought my bat and all my balls. We could have hit them out here.
We could have. I didn't know you had any.
Yeah, man. I got a big thing of balls. And we need to find one bat. I don't got my wooden bat anymore.
What happened?
I think my dad broke it.
Doing what?
Hitting rocks. I don't know. Doing something dumb.
Anyways. Yeah, man. We need to get back to Super Happy Fun Time Adventure Days. I'm back on ramping up content to the channel, dude. I got weekly project videos. If you haven't seen that, links down below. I'm going to try to pop those motherfuckers out once a week. I got the podcast coming out once a week.
What can we expect from your weekly
project videos? All kinds of shit, dude. Last week, did some curtain installs. This week, fucking foreshadowing here. I'm just going to tell you. I did some overhead installation of some overhead storage for a garage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm trying to keep these condensed. Like, these projects take me a fuck ton of time, but I'm trying to condense them down for the viewers for like 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like 2-3 minute videos. Just a hot, compressed, dick in your face hole. You know what I'm saying? Just
2 minutes.
Yeah, man. I'm going deep and hard on this motherfucker.
2 minutes.
That's how I do things. Deep and hard.
Wow.
Yeah, man. That's about the curtain video was about 230, give or take.
Okay.
The curtain one might be a little longer. Not the curtain. I'm sorry. The overhead storage might be a little longer, but you know what I'm saying. I gotta work on editing the other ones. I'm really disliking this editing program right now. If I had what I used to have, I think I could cut the editing time in half. But God, man, this is really pissing me off, and I refuse to pay Adobe's bullshit. For those of you that don't know, I'll inform you. So Adobe, that makes all of the popular programs you've heard of, like Photoshop and Premiere Pro and Illustrator and, you know, all that stuff. If you don't know what the fuck those programs are, I would get into it, but I don't think you really care. Long story short, they no longer like sell the programs like they used to. Like if you were a student, you can get a discount on them. It was a couple $100 for specific ones. But nowadays, they got this subscription bullshit. Like if you were on Netflix, so you pay for them every month. And if you're just like, oh yeah, I want to tinker with Photoshop, well that's fine. That's like $10 a month, right? Almost justifiable. But now when you compare it to getting a fuck ton of shit like on Netflix for $10, but whatever. But when you're talking about Premiere, which is a video editing software, you're talking about like $20 to $30 a month. I cannot justify that for like a hobby that doesn't bring in money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's 30 times 12? You've had more coffee than me. Try harder.
Dude, I don't know, Matt. You know that.
Fuck. My brain's not working. I can't drink this coffee. I'm running on very little sleep. Long story short, I'm going to do the math real quick, but it's more money that I want to spend on something that is just a side hobby for me. Like this podcast, the videos at $360 a year.
Wow.
I'm going to round that up to $400. I'm not going to spend $400 a year on software that I do for just like fun, like just to put out content. Do you know what I mean? Like that's a fuck ton of money for just project videos and podcasts that I upload. It's ridiculous. Like I think it's an inaccessible software now for people. I mean, if you're doing this for fun like I am, and you're not monetizing things and you're not making money off of these videos, it's ridiculous to have to pay $400 a year for some pseudo hobby.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Did they say like why they went to subscription based?
I think they were getting ripped off a lot with people stealing their programs.
True.
And then, everybody sees that people are making, like Netflix and all these companies are making shitloads of money on that.
Yeah.
On that subscription-based programming, or subscription-based style billing versus buying a program. And don't get me wrong, like if you were to buy one of those suites, it was going to cost you about $1,000 plus to buy a full Adobe suite. But I would rather pay $1,000 plus and own the motherfucker versus paying $800 or $400 a year. In 3 years, you could have bought the program and you own it for the rest of your life. Now you got to keep paying for that software for the rest of your fucking life if you ever want to use it again. I think that's shit.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I have to look into Sony Vegas Pro. That's the other one that everybody talks about. And that one you could still buy. I mean, it's not cheap. It's like $600. But it's cheaper than Adobe would be. But it's just like, man, learning more software takes a good chunk of time.
That's going to take time.
Anyways, I've just been fucking crying out of my vagina for the last 5 minutes. It's irritating, man. It's irritating that it's just a little bit of greed, in my opinion. I mean, I get it. People are stealing. I get it. But there are some people that would pay for the fucking software if we can own the motherfucker. Like, I'm not trying to get molested every month for the rest of my life for some bullshit hobby I do that doesn't bring in money. You know what I mean? If we had hundreds of thousands of subscribers or whatever, if we had, thousands, I don't even need hundreds of thousands. If we had thousands of subscribers that are watching this, then I could justify maybe monetizing it. making a couple dollars a month where I can justify paying for the Adobe. But when I'm making zero money off of this, because I don't think I should bill people to view this content that they would get free anyways, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So enough of my rant, but fucking annoying.
No, man, that's Adobe. A good point. Like, why I don't, like, I understand it. Like you just said that a lot of things are subscription based, but that works for like a certain amount of things. This is one of those things that doesn't seem like it works for.
I guess, I mean, the only people it'll work for, I guess, if you're a student and you're trying to like take a class for Premiere, and then you pay for that subscription for like those 6 or 3 months that you go to school or whatnot, 3.5 months, whatever, you take that class. And then if you didn't want it anymore, you're done, right? And plus, as a student, you get a discount on the full suite. But you're still paying monthly. You never own it. So at the end of the class, you're only out like, I'm thinking you're paying less than $30 a month for the full suite. I'm thinking you're probably paying, maybe you're paying about $30 a month. So let's say that instead of the $360 you pay $130, you're still paying less than what you would to buy the program outright.
Yeah.
But some people just want to buy the fucking program outright. Like, if you want to do subscription service for students, fucking go for it. But give me an expensive-ass option I can still buy it.
That was exactly my point.
It's like leasing a car for the rest of your life and getting molested every 2 years when you got to put that payment down.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Just let me own the motherfucker.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Well, that's fine, because that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. If I'm a student, I don't want to spend $700 on a thing. But yeah, I should have an option. You should have an option.
It's annoying. It's a greedy shit. Look, motherfuckers, I'll give you some cash, but make it justifiable for me to give you that kind of cash. I need to own the motherfucker. Like, I originally bought an old version of Photoshop that I own. So I have the disc. I have the serial code that's legitimate, that I can install on my shit whenever I want, and uninstall it whenever I want, and take it with me whenever I want, and it's mine. It's not something I have to pay for the rest of my life if I ever want to use this one fucking software. I'm not a photographer. I'm not making money off of doing photography. I don't fucking need Photoshop, but it's nice to be able to own it if I want to own it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, the whole thing is fucking annoying, as you can tell by my bitching for the last 5 minutes.
Uh-oh. Someone died.
Uh-oh. Stroke. No, yeah, well. Oh, I was going to say they don't have the sirens on, but there they are. We got an ambulance pulling out of here. That's the fire station, though, right?
Yeah, it's a fire truck.
So, like, that's not, somebody didn't die here. Or remember those, I just saw a picture that reminded me of whatever. Anyways, remember those, by the way, good picture there.
It's very HD, that background.
Yeah. Remember those tape measures your dad gave me?
Yes.
He gave me some a long time ago?
Yes.
Yeah, I totally fucked those up.
Why?
Because when you drop those, because they have that automatic locking mechanism, so whenever you pull it out, it locks. Yeah, whenever you drop those, that mechanism is fucked, and you can't even get it in anymore. That's what she said. What? You can't even roll the tape in, so fuck it. While I'm on my ranty mood, I have something to rant about. Oh, check this out, by the way. The viewers aren't gonna be able to see, but I thought that was badass.
That's very cool.
It's like a picture of Obi-Wan and Darth Maul, like in a Japanese style.
That's very cool.
Art. Anyways, so the one thing I want to rant about today that irritates the fuck out of me, and it's been compounding in my cerebellum for weeks now. As another ambulance drives by here, we got fucking wind. We've got ambulances. Fuck it. Why don't we just get a whole like concert out here and we'll just continue doing the podcast?
GTA, man.
And this thing is driving slower than it could possibly drive. Right now.
All right, somebody died because that's an ambulance.
Dude, those things go. You can call them for like a pizza, and they'll go give you a pizza. Like that's probably what they're doing right now.
It's not going fast. So if for some reason you're the person
they're not trying,
who is listening to this, and you're the one who called the ambulance, they're not trying. You need to sue them because they're going slow. What are they going, like 20 miles an hour?
Dude, that car drove by faster.
Yeah, no, everybody's driving faster.
Anyways.
That car's towing a boat and it's going faster.
All right, so here's my rant, all right?
There I go.
As I continue to view the world and I continue to look at the outside and what's going on in our monkey-like existence, as one thing that's been fucking irking at me, like annoying the fuck out of me, and as I continue to see more and more of it, it continues to stir at my insides.
Oh man, it sounds like it's gonna get deep.
You know what this fucking thing is?
What is it?
The fact that there's, like, masculinity is being chopped at the fucking feet, man. Like, you could take an axe. Like, masculinity is like this great fucking thick-ass oak tree in the middle of the fucking forest. And some motherfucker just came in and just tried to, you even hear right now the fucking chainsaw going and just chopping down at the fucking roots of that motherfucker. And slowly, we're chopping up all those roots. And it's bound to happen. That tree is going to fucking drop.
You're not wrong.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to give you examples of things that have been pissing me off. And all these soft-ass motherfucking men I don't know if this is just a U.S. thing or all over the world. But there's a lot of shit that's been pissing me the fuck off, all right? First of all.
Tell him. Tell him, because I agree with you.
I don't know what these shoes are called, but that fucking annoys me. I'm showing Ruben a picture of these slip-on slipper things that this guy has on. And first of all, already feminized as fuck because he's matching with this girl. They're like sailor slippy shoes on. I don't know what the fuck these are.
That has to be a foreign thing. They're in like Italy, right?
If a fucking man knows what these called, right there, right now, give me your goddamn man card. Punch it. Chunk. Man card punch, all right? First of all, since the viewers can't see this, I'm going to go past this one.
Well, see, now the only reason I can defend those shoes is if you're like, man, those are really colorful. I bet they're comfortable. And you wear them around your house.
No, I'm not defending that at all. That's like if I see a grown-ass man wearing Crocs, I'm punching that dude's man card too.
Maybe you can't. Those are pretty feminine, man.
Any man wears those shoes, I'm punching your fucking man card.
Those are pretty feminine, man.
There's no masculinity.
No, there's not.
This is the next fucking thing that irritates the fuck out of me.
Give me the next one.
What the fuck is that? Do you know what this is? Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? You know what you're seeing right now?
Not really.
You know what you're seeing? It's underwear for men.
To enhance the ass?
That has padding. That fucking is the shit that women buy. That has padding that enhances their like ass, and there's actually some that enhance their fucking bulge too. I'm like, are you not a goddamn man?
No.
Do you need some fucking shit to have a better ass? Like, that's my big argument with like women who wear that shit. Like, what happens after you meet the dude that's super into the way you look, and then you drop the panties, and then you got like a fucking cutting board of an ass?
Well, yeah, that's gonna be weird.
Don't get me wrong, he's gonna fuck you, but he's not gonna call you back. But anyways, long story short, for a man to have that, it's different because a man doesn't have to do the things women do. Women have to usually, prepare themselves, make them look pretty, because it's a feminine thing to want to look pretty. It's a feminine thing to want to dress yourself up. It's always been associated with women. Now, I'm not saying that's the way it has to be. I'm just saying that's the way it's been for our culture for hundreds and upon hundreds of years. A man in my opinion, I find that women find men attractive because of how they carry themselves, because of the way they present themselves, because of the confidence they exude, because of the way they show some sort of dominance of a harder individual compared to a woman who's supposed to be a daintier creature, supposed to be a more beautiful creature. In reality, women are built to be kind of curvy, to have kind of shapeliness to them. Nobody looks at a dude that's fucking clunky and whatever and is just like, oh man, that dude's not curvy. Like, if you're saying that to a fucking man,
I don't think I've ever said that to you.
Exactly, that's my point. So women are meant to be more of like beautiful creatures. That's why there's statues and paintings of women. Usually, the only time there's statues and paintings of men is if it's an aesthetic thing. Like, you ever see it's a muscular thing where it's a muscularity. You're showing muscle. It's an anatomy more so than anything else. It's a study of a human anatomy. That's why whenever you see statues of Rome and Greece, these are always very physically dominating looking men. It's showing a lot of articulation of the musculature. It's showing a lot of the hardness of what is man. You never see like hundreds of beautiful statues of very soft, plump men running in the fucking field doing some gay, frolicking shit, right? You don't see that.
You don't really see that.
Exactly. So That's why women are associated more with beauty and more with.
Now,
with
once again, you're not
curvatures.
saying you can't go and do your gay frolicking shit, right?
I'm not saying you can't, but what I'm saying is that we're losing masculinity with all this fucking peacocking bullshit we gotta do in these new cultures. Like, for example, we left Coles earlier.
Yeah.
They were playing some fucking ridiculous music that made me feel like my testosterone was dropping.
It was.
Every minute on the minute.
It was fucking dropping. I even commented on it. I'm like, we're in the man section. We're not in like the teenager section. We're in the men section. They're playing some fucking teenage girl music. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It was weird. And so, but that was the whole music the whole time. And so that was a problem. But then the worst part is, like, I'm walking by and this like super soft guy was on his phone.
He
which
didn't lift anything in his life.
Fuck no. That dude had never known struggle in his life. He was like apologizing to his girl over the phone, and
you were like, you're like, that don't compute with me, homie.
I was like, what is that guy doing? What is he talking? Is he talking to his mom? Who is he talking to? That's the only woman he should be apologizing to. No, but all seriousness, like, he did it in a way where he was like 100% apologetic about it. And look, I'm not saying a guy can't be wrong. I'm not saying a guy can't apologize. But the way he went about it, like, he might as well have just ripped out his own spine and just gave it to her along with his balls still attached to it. Like, my point to this is more along the lines of we're slowly chopping away at the fucking masculinity of men, and some of that has to do with some of the feminist views out there. Yes, let's be fucking honest here. But some of it does have to do with the fact that we forget that we are fucking animals. Okay? We forget that. Like, we all like to sit here and talk about equality, and we all like to sit here and talk about how we should all be different, and we are all conscious and knowing, and we sometimes forget the real reality that we live in. Like, weeks ago, we fucking had that little girl who was sitting at the side of the pier, and the fucking, was it an otter, or what the fuck pulled her? You saw that video, didn't you?
Which one?
It's a little girl. They saw like it's not an otter. It was a seal at the side of the water. You didn't see this video?
Mm-mm.
There was like a little girl. There's a whole bunch of people taking videos of this otter that was like popping up with the water.
Mm-hmm.
And the little girl sits by the water. I think she wanted just to sit so I can get a picture with it, like, because it was in the water. And the little otter must have saw her hand move. It must have thought it was like a creature or something, and it went after her dress and yanked her into the water. I mean, luckily, I think her grandfather jumped in like a badass. But my point is, sometimes that's a good example of how we forget at times who we are and what we really are. And we forget because of the Disney movies that these are creatures that...
trying to fuck over here.
Oh, dude. Oh, shit. We forget that we're fucking creatures and we want to fuck. And we want to kill things. And we want to eat things. And people forget that shit, man. It's so easy to forget. All right, guys. I'm going to stop my rant for 1 second.
Yeah, hold on.
Ruben and I are going to talk about this. So we're chilling here at the park. And this dude brings a girl over, which, by the way, this girl
kind of bad.
The girl's dressed like she is definitely on a date, and he's dressed like he's just here to play some baseball.
Oh, he's here to play some baseball, right, guys?
He's gonna take that wooden bat out.
He's gonna take that long one.
It looks like she's here to be like supportive, but he's totally gonna give her some dick in that bathroom.
He's blinding that up right now.
Dude, I think we should go to the other side. I think we should go to the side and do like a play-by-play.
Yeah, I'm like, he's going for the burnout.
The lights came down. Oh, the lights all shut off right now.
Oh, this dude got some hookup somewhere.
That dude ain't even hitting no balls. You know what I'm
saying? Oh, he's going to be hitting the balls on the dark. You're going to see some fireworks coming out.
You hear some balls clapping soon.
Yeah, you are. Like, no joke, this is happening in front of us. This was the most excitement we had all day.
Right? This is the most exciting. They went behind the other side, dude. Dude, they're not coming here to play baseball. It's too goddamn late.
Dark,
the lights just came down. It's dark.
The fuck is he, Predator?
That's what I'm saying. So he's bringing her here to be like, let me show you how good I can hit these balls.
Like,
and then he's going to hit like one ball. And she's like, oh my God, you're so good. And he's like, yeah, come here. Let me show you. I'm going to show you.
He's like, oh no, Jennifer, the lights went out. What are we going to do now? Well, let me show you this bat.
He's like, oh yeah. Hey, by the way, I got keys to this little thing right here. It's like where they sell like all the chips and shit for the games. Here, let me show you. You want some chips? Let me show you some chips. Come in here.
Need some beverage? I'll give you some beverage.
I think we should, you know what we should do? We should, like, grab the recorder and just slowly just walk over there and just, like, creep on the corners and give a play-by-play. I'm like, oh, we just took off her bra. Took off her bra. She just unbuttoned his pants.
You know, be the ultimate thing.
Oh, they're walking right there. Oh, I think they played it off now because now they realize that the lights came off. Right, the guy's like, oh, I didn't know the lights were gonna come off this early. What should we do?
That's funny.
Let's go back to your place.
Yeah, that's funny.
That fucked up my rant. That fucked up my rant.
I mean, it's a good rant.
I was on a fucking roll, man. But I saw that and I'm like, dude, that girl is totally dressed like she's on a date, and that dude totally dressed like he's in a t-shirt and shit, like a screen t-shirt with like some sports team on the front of it.
I've done that. I've definitely done that.
They just appeared somewhere. Oh no, they're standing right there. Oh, they're hugging, dog. They're hugging. He's like holding her, and he's like, where should we go? Or is that them over there? Hold on, there's two couples. Fuck, where'd the second couple come from? What the fuck?
We need night vision goggles.
Fuck yeah, we do. We need to bring goggles here next time.
You know, like on the first Jurassic Park, how they had the night vision goggles to see the dinosaurs in there? Just like that.
Oh, dude. So check it out. So I think those people that are walking away, those are the people that we saw right now.
Okay.
But behind us is another couple, and they're like hugging this shit. I think it's a younger couple though, so they're definitely gonna fuck. These other ones. These other ones are gonna need some liquor because they need to pretend like they're trying to like.
Oh, trying to hold back.
Yeah.
Trying to civilize.
He's gonna try to pretend like he wants to be a gentleman.
Trying to hold back that monkey.
That's
dude,
right.
Right.
That's right. And she's gonna be like, she's gonna try to pretend like she doesn't want no dick, but after a drink or two, she's gonna be like slobbing on the. Anyways, just go for it. Let's go.
Was your next word gonna be knob?
What?
Was your next word gonna be knob?
No, maybe it could be anything. Either that or they're going to get in the car right now. See, they're working towards the car, so I think they're going to get in the car, and then you're just going to see that shit rocking.
Dude,
if he's got any sort of game, he'll blow out those shocks. I've done that before. Oh, look. Here's this other couple. Look. I think we should do like a play-by-play, like in the Nature Channel. Like, oh.
You know a very great place to do that?
Why?
Over there by the airport, they have like that area where you can see the airplanes take off. There's like a fence there. Oh, look, I'm fucking drunk right here now. There's a place where you see the airplanes take off.
There's people fucking there?
Yeah, people fuck there apparently.
No, they don't.
It's apparently a thing, man.
I don't believe you. Yeah. I don't believe you. All right, look. See, the young male is flirting with the female by pushing her. Looks like now they decided to hold hands. Oh, they're getting a little coy. Oh, sweet moment there. It's hilarious. We should do this more often.
We should. Be hilarious. We might have to come here a little bit earlier just so people watch.
No. Because that usually is just the baseball games. The baseball games are fine, but I don't think people really care about the baseball games. Oh, look, the other one's dipped already. They're gone.
They knew. Apparently when the lights off, man, it's time to...
Now, the question is...
It's time to
keep
going.
Do you think they went back to her place or back to his place? Dude, she was dressed like she was on a date.
Yeah, they probably...
Be honest.
I know this because I've done this.
Yeah.
She was probably like, we should have dinner. And he was like, all right.
Let me get a couple baseballs in.
No.
A couple home runs in.
She was like, he was like, all right.
That's a big dog.
That's a big dog. He's like, all right, I'll meet you at your house. And then she was like, okay. He showed up thinking it was just dinner. And she was like, all dressed up because it's a fucking date. Because sometimes dudes don't understand the difference. And so that's why he looks like that. He was just like, oh, I thought we were just going to dinner. He's like, no. But then luckily, he does play baseball.
Dude, that dog is so chill. So there's a guy that's walking his dog right now. The dude went to go take a piss or shit or something. And the dog literally just watched him go into the fucking bathroom and just sat there like
chilling,
a boss.
Waiting for him.
That dog is so chill. How come I can't get my dogs to do that? Dude, if I went into the bathroom, my dogs in this park...
Where the fuck
one of them would be across hunting rabbits that she thinks she saw, and the other one would be like scared as fuck getting in the bathroom with me.
That's crazy.
That's
anyway,
crazy.
So yeah, they went to dinner. She's all dressed up for the dinner because he didn't know no better. But then luckily they went in his car because he's a man. He's gonna drive. That's another thing to go on your rant. We see a lot of women driving. That's another thing for another
I'm
day,
not
though.
getting into that one. You're touching that one. I'm not touching that with the fucking pole.
So they went to dinner, probably had a good time, had a few drinks, maybe not, who knows. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to give her a name, I don't know, Jennifer. He's like, oh, Jennifer, you want to see where I play baseball on Sundays? She's like, yeah, oh my God, bet you hit the ball so far. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
I'm real good at that, baby.
I'm real good. Home runs, every ball.
Let me show you my bicep.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with me hitting a ball because the bicep has nothing, no muscle group included. But
nope.
I'm going to flex anyway just to show you.
Let me show you. And so they came over here, and then he was like, oh, man, I'm going to fuck her in this bathroom right here. This stall, just down and dirty. And then they turned the lights off.
Right? That was one of his bucket list items.
Yeah, and then you know why it was? Because he's a man. He's probably a man.
He's like, hey. Happens, it happens.
It happens. Hey, not gonna force it.
No.
Let it happen.
Hey,
if it happens, that's what we get to.
First, talk about Cheetos, and how she likes Cheetos. All of a sudden, you got a Cheetos in a different place. Whatever.
Yeah, that's right. That's what happens, man. So that's probably what happened. And then the groundskeepers here just cockblocked him because they turned the lights off.
Damn, so close, man. If he would have gotten here like 5 minutes earlier, he would have been able to probably like hit a ball. That way it seemed legitimate. That way when she goes home and tells her girls about how he took her out, she can legitimately say, yeah, we hit a couple balls and then things got hot and heavy. I got turned on by watching him hit some balls or whatever. And then, whatever.
Went back to my place. Went back to his place.
No, probably she could just then justify it by saying, things got a little hot and heavy. We made out a little bit. And the next thing you know, we're just doing it inside the convenience section of the thing.
I was dancing on his bat.
He had a key for some reason, and he already had like a bed of Cheetos on the ground.
I was dancing on his bat, and then he also showed me his bat.
Oh, jeez. So, yeah.
It was going to be cool. If he was banging her in the restroom stall, you probably could have put your fist on there for a fist bump, and he just would have fist bumped you back. That's all you need to say?
That's right, bro. I'm like, do you mind if I put this mic down here?
He's like, no, do it.
I'm like, all right, guys, you're going to get the most primal shit you've ever heard right now. Damn, that killed my rant. But, hey, this could have been hilarious. Rant, man. It just frustrates me to see these fucking dudes that really just lack masculinity like a motherfucker. Like, there is a point where you got to ask yourself, like, what are you associating with? Like, are you associating with your feminine side or your masculine side? I'm not telling you to be an asshole douchebag, but definitely be a goddamn man at some point. Like, women definitely get tired of dudes being a little too fucking soft. And I speak from experience. Like, I've had that conversation with women before. Like, I was fucking definitely soft at some point in my life. I'm not gonna pretend, but at some point too, like, you gotta fucking take the goddamn reins. Like, when we talked about aggressiveness in bed previous podcasts ago, I will try to remember to link that. I don't even know which one it is.
So we talked about that?
Fuck yeah, we did. Remember I told you how women like to be dominated? Not in an aggressive way.
You tell me that all the time.
Yeah, well, I said it in a podcast.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
Women like a certain level of aggressiveness with a dude, and so some women just like a gentle, like, kind of grab and a little throw. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like
right,
if you're let's say you got the girl missionary. Okay. And then, you got good control of the hips.
Right, because we're good Christian people, so we're just going.
Yeah, why not?
Going missionary.
So then you got the hand, a firm grip, a firm man-ass grip. You know what I'm saying? This is where these soft-ass dudes are like, flailing around like fucking fish and shit, trying to fucking get stable. Fuck that. A man knows how to get that fucking guard position, and he's like controlling and dominating. If he needs to, he's got a firm fucking hand on the underside of the thigh. Good fucking firm grip, right? And then you know what a girl likes?
What? Tell me.
First of all, you gotta be spontaneous. They can't know what's coming, and then you automatically just fucking grab that thigh and just fucking flip it over, and then just fucking automatically grab like the top of the back, and automatically just boom, press them down a little bit,
and just light it up,
and just get going, dog. They like that. And then some girls like it even more aggressive, where they just like you to grab the fucking hips like tight too, not soft. You ain't playing like a palm on the back of the back, not even pushing down the skin. No. Some motherfuckers like to just put the palm like just right there,
a delicate little baby.
The skin doesn't even move because it's so surf. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You grab the waist, You
like
get a fucking
like it's trying to escape
that's
from you,
right.
right?
You like
like a
right.
fucking wild
like
lion trying to escape
right.
from you.
Like you got to try to wrestle that alligator. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? Like a jacare.
That's
you know
exactly right.
You gotta
Hold
get
that
a
grip. Get that grip
that's on the fucking waist.
That fucking man grip, right?
That's right. Both hands. You want your fingers just grabbing on that skin.
That's right.
And then you grab the waist and you're controlling the position.
Just light it up like the 4th of July.
You just light it up. You vary the tempo. You
like,
vary the speed, the depth, but you light it up.
Like the strip in New York,
that's
right?
Right.
Like Times Square.
That's right. And if you got a kinky girl, you know what I'm saying? What you do is you get every handful of strokes, you get a nice firm bam slap on the ass. And you go crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you're right hand dominant, you can go with the right butt cheek. But if you're a little crazy, you can even take that right hand and cross it across your body.
Crossways?
Cross your body and like a tricep extension. Tricep extension on the other butt cheek. Just pow.
Even it out,
just
right?
Let her know, dog. Let her know.
Even out, that's right.
That shit. If she's into that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You want
she
want
wants,
a little
right?
pink on that
that's
butt.
What, that's what she.
Like kind of rare.
That's what she wants.
That's right.
But she's not going to tell you that.
She'll tell you. Oh, she'll tell you. She'll let you know.
Yeah, no,
and you'll know.
She's not going to tell you that up front.
No,
she's not going to be like, hey,
no,
can you spank my ass?
You got to. No, you got to go for it.
You got to go.
And then she's really kinky. This is what you do if you're real.
This is another level. Huh?
There's multiple levels. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna train you right now, dog. This is what you do. Real kinky.
You're teaching all these soft people, right?
That's right, man. Get a goddamn.
I said, get a notebook.
Get a goddamn one of those yellow fucking pads. Get one of those out.
Legal pads.
I'll wait.
Those legal pads, right?
Get a legal pad.
Like
get
for
right
fucking lawyers, like we're on a trial, right?
In fact, ladies, while I'm waiting for these men to get the legal pad out, go ahead. I know you have one somewhere. Go look for one. And while you have this out, ladies, go ahead and take this URL and just passive aggressively include it in a link to your boyfriend and be like, hey, just food for thought. Check out like the podcast at like 41 minutes in, you know.
just randomly.
Just randomly, I thought you might find this maybe funny. And by funny, that's code word for, hey, pay attention, motherfucker. Now that we have the legal pad out, gentlemen, this is what you do. If your girl's a real freak, I'm going to tell you right now, this is what you do.
All right, give it to me.
This is what you do.
Let them know.
Unless you have a really tall girl, all y'all should be able to do this, okay? This is what you do. As you've been lighting it up a little bit,
right?
As you've been lighting it up a little bit, depending on your arm length, you got to know this already, all right? Depending on your arm length,
right?
So if you're already lining it up, you start slowing down the tempo to kind of freak her out and make her wonder, like, is he gonna finish, or like, is he just trying to throw me off? Like, you always want to have that thing with the girl where she's wondering.
She'll know what's coming.
She doesn't know if it's gonna go fast.
It's like when you're fighting Batman. You don't know what's coming.
You don't know. He's always prepared. So what you do is you start laying your body like on top. Like you start laying your chest closer to her back, right? So she's like, what's going on? Is he tired? Maybe he's finished. Finished. And then you slowly increase the tempo. And then when she starts getting into it again, right? Remember, you're laying closer to her. Your chest is closer to her back. As you're getting closer, what you do is you take your hand, right? Your dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, let's pretend like you're right-handed. You either go through the side of the waist or like above kind of the armpit area. It just depends on how long your hand is. If you got really long arms and she's a really tiny girl, you can go from like kind of like the bottom in the waist area and work your way up. And then just slowly take your which is this, index finger? Take your index finger, take your thumb. This is your primaries here. I'm going to call these the primaries. That's the movement. You take those and you put a gentle pressure on the bottom of the throat. Just gentle pressure. So you surround the hand around the throat. Gentle pressure. And just kind of showing a little dominance. No choking. No, nothing. Just gripping. So you want to be able to control the body that way. That way you have control of the chest cavity. You know what I'm saying? Or, also while you're there, you can always grab a boob. The girls are into that too. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you are. Remember, you're still going at it. I'm not telling you to go, you're not hammering it. You know what I'm saying? You're just going at a good pace. You're getting a good stroke in.
Yeah, you're not Mr. Fantastic. You can't be everywhere at once, right?
Not everywhere. Just going whatever. And then what you do is you slowly start increasing the tempo or depth, whatever you got going for you. If you're packing a Phil Davis baby arm, go with the depth.
Fucking go with the depth.
Long stroking it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not Phil Davis baby arm, that's cool, man. Just increase the tempo or increase the stroke power. You know what I'm saying? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Try to keep that tempo.
That's right.
And then what you do is she'll respond whether or not she likes the neck thing, right? She'll moan, she'll get a little wet, or whatever she does. You know what your girl likes. You know what I'm saying? You'll see her respond.
I would assume.
And then, this is the key right here.
What?
So once you start lining it up, then if she responds positive to that, you know what you do? you slowly increase the hand up a little bit, oh, I forgot my grip, hold on, and you slowly put your hand up, and then you just slowly tighten. Just slowly tighten. And you'll know very quickly if your girl is the kind of girl that's into that, because she'll be very into it, or she'll try to take that hand like she's looking for desperately to save her life. But if she's not, if she's into it, oh, you know that Mario start in Mario Kart where it's like, dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
That's where you're at right now. You're in the green fucking flag. Take it and run. You're goddamn welcome. All you men right now and women who just learned some shit today, you're welcome. I'm trying to get you to the point where you're having some fun here, all right? Let's put the bullshit aside.
It's like our good friend over here.
That's right. You know what? If I knew who that guy was, I'd email him this podcast. Now he inspired this podcast.
He did. He was about to bang his girl in this filthy well, it wasn't really filthy. This dude just cleaned it. But, you know, she didn't know that. She didn't know it was a filthy bath. She thought it was a filthy bathroom.
She was down, dog. She was down.
You know
what I'm saying? That just comes down to the primal part of it, right? The idea is that monkey DNA is in all of us. And so as much as you guys want to pretend like you're so high and mighty and you're so prim and proper, like I'm going to tell you this right now, when everybody gets hot and heavy and you get horny and your fucking chimp DNA takes over, you can't fuck with your biology. Your biology wants you to fuck, you're going to want to fuck, all right? Period. All right? That's why people get dick dumb, and that's why girls get vagina dumb, and they just do dumb shit. And so you make dumb decisions when you're horny. Let's be honest here. Let's be fucking honest. You know what that is? That's your biology and that's your chimp DNA. You can't fucking get past it. And until you get that fucking dumb shit out of you, like how many times have you had some dumb horniness and you make some dumb fucking decisions because of it? But if you would have like jerked off first and then been like, oh no, that's a bad decision. Why would I ever do that? It was just your dumb chimp DNA telling you to fucking do it. But anyways, I'm done dropping some knowledge. I'm so fucking.
Then after that, you give her like cream pie and you just dip, right?
No, at some point, then you can alternate. See, this is like a testing area. This is like a testing zone. You know, once you know she's into the choking, she might even want it all the time. And then you could tell too, like if a girl afterwards is like having conversation with you, she's like, after you've both, you know, have done your thing and you guys are just chilling in bed or whatnot, she'll be like, where'd that come from? If you're in a relationship and you haven't dipped already, this is what I'm saying. Usually you'd be like, where'd that come from? And you're like, I don't know, I just tried something new. That's what you say, guys. You just thought I'd try something new. And then she'll be like, oh, okay. And so if she's not like, don't ever do that again, that's a fucking green flag. Yeah, she was into it and you should probably do it again at some point. Now, don't overdo it, guys. Don't
pass out.
Yeah, don't make it, not just that. Also, like, don't use it all the time. Don't just start it off and you're just like Darth Vading her wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you automatically want to go for that. That's like a surprise move in the middle of like the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you're gonna be like, hey.
You don't start off choking her and then go stroke you.
You're not gonna be at Starbucks waiting for your Starbucks and you choke her. Like, don't go that route. That's
called
like
abuse.
It's like that is what I call, for those of you that are into cars. So when you're already going fast, that's the nitrous. You hit the nitrous to go a little faster, but you don't hit the nitrous like at 0. I guess some fuckers would, right? That's a bad example. Some fuckers blow their engines like that. But all I'm saying is that's a little extra something. Like when you have,
there you go.
Okay, I got a better analogy. Here's a better analogy. It's like when you have cake, right? You don't have the sprinkles because the sprinkles add taste or some shit. The sprinkles are just there for a little extra something. The sprinkles don't taste like anything. If you ever pop open a bottle of sprinkles, they don't taste like anything. In fact, they probably don't even taste good.
No.
But you do it because it's a little something, adds a little something to it. That's what this is. You're not automatic, like you're not having sex to get choked. Well, some people are. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest.
Probably pay good money for that. So there you go.
Shit.
You guys just got learned.
Damn. I see. In the beginning, man, I was on energy level -1. I'm behind on sleep like a mother. And now, man, I am hot and ready to go.
All because that dude just wanted to take
All
his
because
job.
that dude. I'm gonna dedicate this podcast to random dude who I'm hoping he gets lucky today.
We're gonna call him a hero. He was a hero. He's a modern day.
Here's this podcast hero, right? Here's our modern day.
He's a modern day hero.
No, I kind of want to know.
Kind of want to know what? Did he finish it? Yeah, he finished it.
What?
Finishing her, probably. He closed the deal? Yeah, he closed the deal.
You think so?
Yeah.
I want confirmation. Like I want to see that guy next week and be like, "Yo, dog, were you here yesterday with that girl? The last week with that girl who looked like she was on a date and you weren't?"
I'm telling you, man, that's happened to me. I've done that.
You fucked up, dog.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, just a little stupid. Dudes are a little stupid sometimes.
Dudes are a little stupid. I'll admit that. But at the same time, like, you need to work on communication.
Because I was like, why the fuck you dressed up? Ugh. Bug got on me. I was like, why the fuck you dressed up? We're going to Red Robin.
What'd she say? My fucking coffee tastes like cardboard.
Probably you should put some cardboard in there.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why the fuck you dress up? We're just going to Red Robin. She's like, oh, this is a date. It's like, okay.
See, I think one of you should have had that conversation when you asked her out. Like, is this a date or are we just like chilling?
Well, I thought we were chilling, but whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Well, you picked her up.
Yeah.
So there's no way of you going to change? I guess not, right?
Yeah, what the fuck we going to Red Robin? I'm not fucking going in my fucking Sunday best and shit.
Well, how dressed up was she?
She's moderately dressed up.
What does that mean? What was she wearing?
Like as dressed up as the girl we just saw.
Well, the girl we just saw looked like she was trying to be... See, what I meant by what that girl... Maybe we should have clarified when we saw that girl. Like, that girl was wearing something that I definitely think she wore to look attractive. Like, she wasn't wearing, like, a sports bra and, like, yoga pants to come out here to a baseball field. Like, she was wearing, like, a spaghetti strap shirt, a black spaghetti strap shirt, which I automatically think is, like, an attractive thing, right?
Yeah.
For women. And, like, some tight jeans, like a check on my ass kind of jeans.
Yeah.
That fucking bird is trying to get on this podcast. You want to give a dedication, bro?
It's fucking late at night. What the fuck is that bird doing flying around?
It's not flying. It's on this tree above us talking.
He's trying to take a shit on you.
He's like, I just want to give a shout out to my boy,
Eric.
Quack Quack. He's down the street, and I told him this was my tree, and fuck it. I told him. I'm here right now. Where you at, homie?
I want to give a shout out to Kanye. This is amazing. It's amazing.
This motherfucker is literally getting closer.
Yeah, but no, she wasn't that dressed up, but you could tell that she was trying to look good.
She was trying to look good. That's my key point. Yeah, she had jeans on that were like check on my ass kind of jeans.
Yeah.
Like,
and
they weren't baggy. They weren't like.
And I was coming from work. I had changed.
Talking about this. I thought I was talking about the girl that just walked by
that
right
one.
now.
Yeah, and that one too. But yeah, and I was coming from work, and like I had changed my shirt obviously, but it's still a fucking t-shirt. Like I could have looked better. Like I could have tried harder.
Yeah, well, I guess just food. You learn your lesson. So next time, just be like, "Hey, is this a date? Or we just chill?"
Well, then that's why I was like, next time, are we fucking doing hand stuff at your house, or are we going out in public?
Hand stuff.
What the fuck?
Gotta. Hey, man, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, if we're doing hand stuff, I'm gonna wear fucking sweats in my slippers. If we're going out in public, I gotta put jeans on, I guess.
You're like, it's easier to get through with with these sweats. It's easier to get a better grip. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
easier for you to grind on me.
I'm trying to feel that shit. There's always stories about like those old timers who used to go to the strip clubs and they used to wear like baggy shit like that so they get like the lap dances.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Back in the day, man, when porn wasn't easily accessible by the internet, man, guys went out of their way to fucking try to get some sort of female, I don't know, view or. It's ridiculous, but the internet has changed a lot.
How we are on time?
I don't know why you're getting worried about bugs.
No, actually, not too many.
Probably because it's getting dark and you can't see them. They're always all around. We're getting there. All
right, cool.
But anyways, my point about masculinity was just the fact that... I'm trying to think of the thumbnail. We'll talk about it off camera. Anyways, my point with masculinity is just like, look, I'm not telling you to be a fucking brawny man, like shirtless and a chest full of hair and cutting down fucking trees. I'm not telling every guy to be that, all right?
If you look like that helps.
I'm sure it does, right? But like, I'm not asking every guy to do that, and I think that's why the beard thing has been such a big thing for women lately, because chicks are into beards apparently. Yeah. I didn't know that, but I think that's a chimp DNA thing where women are attracted to more manly men, and that's where the beard thing comes in. Like, beards have always been a sign of virility and masculinity. See, everybody's getting something.
Everybody's fucking.
Anyways, and so I think you don't have to be that brawny guy. You don't have to be like fucking MMA fucking fighter and be super manly in order to be super manly. But I do think that there has to be some sort of masculine tendencies or something about you that tells a woman you're masculine. And look, as much as I want to give you tips on how to lay down that fucking meat staff to the maximum effect, I think that those aren't things you're going to pull off at meeting a woman. You know what I mean? Those aren't things you're going to be able to show off when you're like meeting some chick at a coffee shop. That's not that's not going to work for you. That's like a second date. I'm just kidding.
That's a first date.
That's a first date thing there, man. No,
after I take you to Red Robin, you gotta suck this dick.
Oh fuck. Oh jeez. But
I'm taking you straight to New York. Fucking dick. It's dessert.
Geez. But my point is just, there's got to be some, man, and you can't be fucking super soft guy that's worried about his feelings, and because it's shit's getting old. I lost my train of thought, but that shit's gonna get old real quick for most women. There's a certain point where if you're both discussing your feelings at all times, like women are gonna start wondering who the fuck the woman is in the relationship.
This shit only works for Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, but you know what, man? I think there's a caveat. Like, there's always exceptions to the rule. And I'm not saying Shawn Mendes isn't a manly guy, but he doesn't sing about the most manly shit, right? But my point is that I think he gets an escape, just like an Ed Sheeran. And you know why those motherfuckers get an escape? Or like that ugly motherfucker who was married to Jennifer Lopez. What's that guy's name? Mark Anthony.
I was gonna say Smeagol from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. And that motherfucker's ugly as fuck. It looks like he does cocaine every day, like twice a day.
Off of young chicks' asses.
Yeah, and so you know why those motherfuckers get a pass?
Why?
Because those motherfuckers, I'm gonna tell you this right now, those motherfuckers ever get blisters on their hands, they're gonna cry. All right.
Yeah.
And you know why those guys get a pass? Because they have fucking singing talent. That's why. And
It's
women will melt, and not anywhere but their vaginas, when they fucking hear a dude sing like really well. A woman will just moisten up right away.
Moisten up.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
If you get a girl
it's just funny that the way you said it, moistened up.
You know I'm right, dog. Humidity would go up by 200%.
That's true.
I bet you if you go, I bet you money. If you were to go to Ed Sheeran concert or whoever the fuck the main hot dude is right now, and you're just like in that front row, in between all those women, I'm gonna bet you right now that the humidity factor is gonna be up like 3%.
Fuck yeah, same thing if you go to like a John Mayer concert.
There you go. I know how you love that guy.
I do love that dude.
So at the end of the day, women love that shit.
Juanes, you go to a Juanes concert?
Oh, dude, that dude's still pulling girls. And that
feels like a tidal wave.
I wonder how old do you think Juanes is now?
50-some.
And that dude's been around. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Dude's a Highlander. Dude looks younger.
Every year and shit?
Every year. So all the poon he's taking down.
That's a theory. Images. Let's see if I can get a current image of this dude, because if you guys don't know, he's like a Mexican singer guy.
He'd be the equivalent of what?
He's starting to look kind of like the dude from Spartacus. Crixus. Sounded like Crixus.
He's looking like the unbuilt version of Quixus.
Yeah, man. But that dude, that's what I was gonna look up. His age. Yeah, but we saw this dude a long time ago, and this dude was like old already, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was old then. I think he was in his 30s when we first saw him.
News images. Stop going to news images web. Dude's 44 years old. I thought he was older, but he still looks pretty good for 44, man.
Yeah.
Just like Enrique Iglesias apparently is 42, according to my Google page.
Wow.
But
all that poon kept him healthy.
Well, that and also Enrique Iglesias dresses like he's fucking 18. I'm like, all right, dog, at some point I am dressing older than you. You got to chill. Can't be wearing backwards ball caps and dressing with baggy pants all your fucking life. Like, you look like you're still trying to be an H&M model. Calm the fuck down.
That's true.
But anyways, how many of you girls fucking how many girls listening to this podcast right now just bookmarked the minute 44 of this podcast and started sending it over to guys and be like, look, and you starting the conversation with your boyfriend like this. Look, babe, I'm not telling you should do this, but this sounds like it'd be cool to try out once.
These guys have some good advice.
That's how girls do it. They're like, maybe one time we could try this.
Yeah.
That's like a girl's way of being like, oh, you're not what you're doing isn't wrong.
It's just not the best. It could be better.
No, they don't say it like that. It's just more like, oh, what you're doing isn't wrong, but every once in a while it's nice to try something new.
Shit. Yeah, man. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Maybe that, or they're bookmarking it for themselves, so they can
listen to it later. Just
flick that bean.
Oh fuck, that sounds so much worse than
Stroke
just jerking off.
Stroke that banjo.
DJ Hero into the night.
Yep. Get that high score on DJ Hero.
Oh jeez, yeah, man. I think maybe. I mean, girls are very visual creatures, so maybe they can imagine all this shit on their own. You guys can plug and play. Like you could go back in time, like a video game, and just be like, all right, I remember this guy that I was really into, and then I'm gonna picture him doing this stuff to me, and then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they put the podcast on, they're like, running by play by play and just
like,
picturing a specific dude.
Bill Clinton did that to Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, you're fucking it up for them now.
Hey, somebody had to.
Now they're gonna picture like Juanes or like Enrique Iglesias or some shit just going to town.
They're like, oh yeah, I bet Shawn Mendes does that to everybody.
Ed Sheeran with his goofy ass
tattoos.
tattoos.
Goofy ass Frankenstein looking dude.
Ed Sheeran with his fucked up, like, random cartoonish, Ed Hardy-ish tattoos.
First thing, Ed Sheeran has a tattoo from John Mayer. And second thing...
Dude, get off John Mayer's dick already.
Hey,
you want to get it off your mouth already?
No, I was just telling you random information. Same thing, Ed Sheeran looks like Frankenberry. You know Frankenberry from cereal?
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, fuck. I'm looking it up. Look it up for you so you know.
I'm not talking shit about these guys. Like, I legit like their music. Now I'm looking it up too and shit. I don't know what the fuck Frankenberry?
Frank and Berry.
Frankenberry popcorn? Oh, fuck. Okay. I can see that a little bit.
There you go. I told you.
That's pretty bad.
I told you.
What kind of generico ass shit are you buying? I've never heard of Frankenberry.
They have like... They're like generic ass cereals.
That's fucked up, dog.
Goofy looking dude, man.
Yeah, man.
He's talented as hell, but
I remember
goofy.
Count Chocula.
Count Chocula. There's one more, too.
Blueberry.
Blueberry, there you go.
Yeah. Are these genericos of like
they're like
ones or what?
Yeah, something like that.
That's fucking hilarious.
Frankenberry.
The costume.
Oh,
Anyways.
wow. That's freaky.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I think we're on time. We're hitting our limit here for YouTube.
There you go.
I'm still trying to get this on fucking SoundCloud and not Instagram, and on iTunes. I just haven't had time to do all this shit because
It's about 40 minutes of knowledge we just dropped, son.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get them on those mediums. It's just I don't have enough time in the fucking day. I work a full-time job. I got all my training shit I'm still trying to do. Maintain this channel with multiple video contents and still try to have some sort of sleep during the week is very difficult. Very difficult.
Let's recap what we just talked about.
Yeah, what did we talk about? Because I need to write this down for the Cliff Notes, the description down below.
All right, we talked about
masculinity.
Masculinity. About that girl at Starbucks. Ugh. Sorry. That girl at Starbucks.
Oh, I gotta tell you the stim dick story. But that's on another podcast.
That's going to have to wait. Talked about Ed Sheeran looks like Frankenberry. Talked about this dude who's coming to plow his girl at this restroom. Dirty restroom. He's about to hit that home run in her. Put that down just like I said. Hit that home run in her.
Dude, the title is only so long.
And then, they turned the lights off on him, so they cock-blocked him a bit. But I feel, my soul tells me he closed the deal at home. I feel like he did that. And then from there, you told these soft men who've never lifted anything in their life how to properly please their woman. Or possibly their male friend. I don't know.
Damn.
Hey, whatever you're into, it's 2017. You do what you do you.
Dude, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to put this in the title. Yeah. So, yeah, we talked about a lot of shit today.
Talked about, I think that's it. Juanes is immortal.
He's one of the first.
He's one of the first people. He's immortal.
Oh, jeez.
I think that's everything. Is that
Yeah,
everything?
man. A lot of good shit. So, as always, links down below for everything. Our social
talk
media.
about these roaches fucking.
That happened for a little bit. Oh, shit. There's like 2 of them under us. Crazy big. Anyways, social media stuff's down below. How to get a hold of us is down below. Hit this like hit the like button if you guys like this kind of stuff.
There's
Also,
a roach orgy under us.
No, there's a whole bunch of them. Let us know what you guys like. I'm still looking for relationship questions, dating questions, whatever you got and whatever you want our perspectives on. Email motivatedresults@yahoo.com. It's down below if you need it. And we'll see you guys next Monday. Check out my project video coming in the next few days. Thursdays. I think I'm going to shoot those on Thursdays. Yeah. Any last words, dude?
Nope. I'm good.
All right. Keep that choke hand strong.